Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my Gardevoir deck. It is my first standard deck that I am going to be talking about. The idea of this deck is to get as much energy on all your Pokemon so that you can use Brilliant Arrow. It does 30 damage times the amount of energies that you have. This is a fairy deck. It is quite fun to play with. It's just a lot of fun trying to get as much energy going. You can hit for about 300, maybe a bit more. Quite fairly easy, quite early on in the game. The idea being that you get Xerneas in as early as possible. You keep using Geomancy, and then suddenly you can have so much energy going on your Pokemon. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the deck and show you how it works. Okay, so first of all, we've got Gardevoir-EX. It's got some nice abilities. Quite good early game. Nothing spectacular really, but can be good. I sometimes just use him just how he is if I can't evolve and what have you. This is the main guy really. He does everything that you really want him to do. Get as much energy on everyone, throw him out, he could knock nearly anyone out, and the fact he's got 210 HP, just lovely really. Okay, so we've got Spritzee XY. This is just the idea is to get him evolved to Aromatisse. Okay, Aromatisse. For his fairy transfer. The idea being you don't actually use this Pokemon. He's literally just stays on the bench. Transfer if you need to transfer energy, he's there for you. This does help using certain abilities, certain trainers like this one here, Max Potion, because if you have no energy on it, no energy to discard, so that's great. It can also be quite useful if you've got energy on the wrong Pokemon, or it's just generally very useful to have something to move the energy about if you need it to be moved. Xerneas, this is pretty much, you just want him really for Geomancy. You might use his Rainbow Spear if you've got a bit unlucky. It does come in handy sometimes. But yeah, generally speaking, you want to use Geomancy every turn, get him going. Okay. Remoraid, this is another Pokemon where you just want him to evolve. You're not really worried about him. Octillery, great Pokemon. Everyone should have two of these, two sets of the evolution line anyway. He's pretty much there for your when you run out of cards, you can get 5 more cards. Abysmal hand, that's pretty much all he's there for, but great ability. You want to be using that every turn if you can. If you get 2 of them out, you could use it twice. It's great. Okay, so off to the trainers now. Alright, so Level Ball. You've got quite a few Pokemon that have less than 90 HP, like both your bench lines, so the Octillery line and Aromatisse. Both these lines both have less than 90 HP, so to get those out, this comes in very handy. The Level Ball comes in really handy to get them out as early as possible. They're so useful, so you want them as early as possible really. Max Elixir, this just helps get more energy on your Pokemon in general. It doesn't really matter which one it's on as long as you've got more energy going about. Max Potion, I said about this before, you take off all the energy on your damaged Gardevoir, and you can heal him back to full health. Professor's Letter, getting 2 energies, I mean it's quite straightforward. Nice card to have anyway. Super Rod, I mean if you lose a whole load of energies, or you lose particular Pokemon that you really don't want to lose, this comes in handy. Town Map, we've got one of these. I mean, I usually just stick one in most standard decks that I have, just because it's nice to have, to be able to see the prizes that you're going to get. It can win you the game, to be honest, just knowing what you're getting from you by beating your opponent's Pokemon. Ultra Ball, discard two cards from your hand, and you get to have a Pokemon of your choosing. This can really, change the game. Just be careful what you're discarding, really. But yeah, really helpful. Brigette, this is great to start off with, to get your Pokemon that you need. I mean, either your basics or your EX. I mean, whatever you need, really. Lysandre, yeah, great card. Take out your opponent's key Pokemon that you don't want in your face. Yeah, he's great. This guy, Professor Sycamore, this guy, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but yeah, really helpful. Get rid of your hand, get 7 new cards. Hopefully something there will be good. You never know. Yeah, always good to have a couple of these. Skyla, search your deck for a trainer card. Yeah, I mean, this basically makes it so you can choose what you want. Always good to have something like this. Fairy God, this is another key card to this deck. You want these so that you can retreat at any time, and because you're starting off with Xerneas, hopefully the ideal is to start off with him. You don't want to have to pay your retreat cost for 2, losing 60 damage potentially on Mega Gardevoir if you're going to be using him. So that's why you need the Fairy Garden. The Fairy Garden makes it really does make the deck work. If you kept having to pay retreat costs every time, you're losing energy all like throughout the game. I mean, I retreat quite a lot. This deck moves quite a little bit, so the keeping Fairy Garden up is part of, yeah, it's kind of a win condition in a sense to this deck. Gardevoir Spirit Link, I mean, it's not essential, but it helps having it, because you don't want to have to lose that turn when you evolve him. So that's quite helpful. And energies, I have gone with 2 special energies, which is they're not amazing, but sometimes they can come in handy. So I decided to stick them in there. And 12 normal energies, which can seem like quite a lot of energy altogether, 14 energies. But this deck really relies on the fact that you have lots of energy on your Pokemon. I have tried it with less, I've tried it with more. I find that this amount is quite a nice amount. It works for me. So I'm gonna have a versus game, show you how this deck works, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we've got an opponent. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we can see everything that this deck can do. It's quite a fun deck to play with. You can shift energies around. Hopefully we'll get those 2 lines going where you can get more cards with the Octillery line. But let's not get ahead of ourselves to see what cards we get first. Alright, so my opponent. Okay, so we're going with Xerneas. Hopefully, yeah, we've got to. Hopefully, I won't have to use Professor Sycamore on all of this. That would be bad. But let's see what we get as the next card. I'm still sort of thinking, should I do that with what I have here or not? Yeah, I think I will be Professor Sycamore unless I get normal Gardevoir, which would be pretty ideal if I did, because I could stick energy on him. Everyone gets energy, and suddenly he can get evolved next turn after that, which would make this a very quick setup. Okay, so no such luck. Okay, so we're gonna go stick an energy on him. We're gonna put our fairy garden up, and we are gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, discard those cards. Hopefully we shall see them again. Alright, so I think Geomancy on the 2 Savanis is the safest way of doing this, because at least if they get Lysandre or whatever, well, it doesn't really make a difference because they've all got 1 energy on them. Okay, so that's all great. So you can see just how much energy you can get in 1 turn with a bit of luck. Let's see what our prize cards we've got. We've got a Lysandre ourselves. We've got, okay, so we've got a few cool things there. It will definitely depend if we, well, obviously if we can knock him out for a start. Okay, so this will get our EX going. Gardevoir, that's all we really want. Okay, so we stick 1 energy on him, we do a Geomancy, and we throw energies around like that. Okay. Now, I think we really need this guy to get evolved so that we can knock him out in 1 turn. Yeah, because yeah, Deep Hurricane, they can basically do 150 damage. You know, that's a fair chunk of damage. I mean, if I can get him evolved and a Max Potion going, I would not mind taking that and then going for it. But as it stands, I mean, I'm tempted to maybe sacrifice one of these, but that's pretty awful in itself as well. Okay, so maybe we're just going to keep stacking up. Yeah, we've lost one of those and we lost one of Megas. Okay, that pretty puts a dampener on our day a little bit. Alright, so we're going to stick more energy on. Hopefully something comes up. Okay, that's pretty awful. Alright, so we're going to go for that. See, we've pretty much run out of energy already. That is how quickly energy just moves around in this. So let him do his 150 to me, or whatever. That's all good. Oh, what's he gonna Lysandre? Oh no. Fair dues to him. Okay. We're gonna have to sacrifice him. He's gonna have to go. Okay. We're gonna go for this, and we're gonna see what we get. Hopefully, that might change the game. Maybe we'll get something that actually helps. Oh, that's a pain. It's a pain. It's a shame that we don't have. Oh, he can evolve to Mega. Okay. Let's do that then. Do we have a Max Potion there? No. Okay. It could be worse. Okay. Alright, we see, you only really need one of those. You never need to stick another one in. So we're gonna go for the Mega, and just in case, we're just gonna safely put that somewhere else. just in case. Okay, so we're gonna go for the one shot. Hopefully we're not gonna get any repercussions too badly. And oh, okay, so we won. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.